who is the Deputy Director at Flushing Town Hall, and Gabriella Calendar, who is the Musical Director of Mahina Movement, which is one of the groups taking part in the LGBTQ Immigrant Voices Concert, which is taking place on June 21st at 7 p.m. Let me start with you, Sammy. Why did you decide to hold this concert?
Well, one of the important functions of the arts, we feel at Flushing Town Hall, is to address questions of identity and community. And since our founding, we've really done that with the immigrant communities and the immigrant artists in Queens. Our mission has been to bring a cross-cultural dialogue through the arts that leads to greater understanding and respect among different communities. And we've had this collaboration with Terraza 7 Cafe at Jackson Heights for the last several years that has really helped us reach into the Latin American communities in Queens. He's shown a lot, Freddie Casablanca has shown a lot of different voices and faces of that community here. But we haven't really done that with the LGBTQ community in Queens. And I think we really owe it to Councilmember Daniel Drum for inviting us to participate in the conversation at that level by encouraging us to have this event and then by supporting it. And what I'll say about that is that it still fits really within our mission to bring this cross-cultural understanding and dialogue between different communities through the arts.
A very inclusive event, which is so important. Let me ask you, now how did you choose which acts are going to be performing in this event?
Well, we decided to do it via an open call, and the reason for that was we wanted to expand our knowledge of the LGBTQ artists in Queens, so we thought an open call would be the best way to do
Give
that.
everybody the opportunity,
Exactly.
right? And what was the response? Did you have a good crowd? Did a lot of people turn out?
I'd say we had a medium response. It was our first time really reaching into those communities, so we had a sort of a moderate response. I hope that next year we'll have an even better response if we decide to do it that way.
All right, let me turn to you now, Gabriella. Tell me, why did you decide to audition for this performance?
Well, first of all, I'm from Queens, so I was raised on the border really of St. Albans and Hollis, Queens. So when I saw that there was an open call for Queens, I had to go for it. And also, what Sammy said, he used the word community. The Mahina Movement, which is the group that I'm a part of, that's what we are. We are about community. We are about performing for a community. So when I saw, and also, I'm gay. Right? So when I see Queens, I see LGBTQ, right? I see community. I wanted to really be part of that.
Tell us a little bit more about your group. What does it consist of? What is your music all about?
Okay, so there's three of us. Lorena Ambrosio, Vamwana Latia Matakalfaki Numekolu, and me, Gabriella Calendar. We've been around for 14 years, and we are three women who represent the globe, really, right? And so what we do is performing, what we perform is spoken word, poetry, music, live painting, dancing, and what we're about is raising social awareness through the arts.
So you're going to be performing in your hometown, essentially. Queens is such a diverse community. How does that make you feel to be performing in your hometown?
I mean, I feel so honored and privileged because we performed on stages from the Queens Museum to Lincoln Center outdoors to Ireland, but there's nothing quite like going back to your hometown and performing and making a difference there, especially now in the time when, if you see in Uganda, they passed the Anti-Homosexuality Act of 2014, where people are being killed and put in prison for being gay. So that I have a voice and can go back to my hometown and say something about being proud to be who you are. It means the world to me, and it means the world to Lorena and to Moana as well.
Sammy, let me ask you, what are some of the other performers who are going to be taking part in this?
Well, we have 5 different showcase artists. We decided to headline the Mahina Movement. And we have a variety of performers, 5 different performers. 2 of them, Brad Bradley and Timothy Mathis, are more Broadway-style performers, vocalists and actors. And we have 2 young singer-songwriters, Nadia Bourne and Marissa Sue, also based in Queens. And we have a young R&B artist, Rondell Collier. So it's an interesting mix of different styles within those 5 performers.
And you're giving away some special tickets to some of your Twitter followers. Tell them how this works.
That's absolutely right. We have a Tweet Seats program. Instead of asking people to turn off their phones at performances, we ask them to turn them on and tweet about the event. So basically, anyone who wants to be a Tweet Seat tweeter should contact us in advance. Details are on the website, flushingtownhall.org. And they can get free tickets in exchange for tweeting about the event before, during, and after.
And they should follow you guys at Flushing Town Hall, but it's town
Without-
no, I want to make sure that people have that correct. We have that right up on our screen right now. Lastly, really quickly, if you guys can just tell me, what do you hope people take away from this concert, both of you?
Inclusiveness, understanding that people from all different backgrounds are still sharing some of the same struggles.
Yeah, absolutely. Community, definitely community and pride, right? Really, that people would take away being proud of who they are, no matter who they are, no matter where they're from, no matter what their preference is.
All right, thank you so much, Gabrielle and Sammy. Now, the LGBTQ Immigrant Voices concert takes place on June 21st at 7 p.m. at Flushing Town Hall. That is located at 137-35 Northern Boulevard. Tickets are $15 for the general public and $10 for members and students. And as we mentioned, there's a special rate for